Hi everyone, Sully here from Black Ops Toys, coming at you today with the second part in our build of the ES26048R, which is the Special Mission Unit. And today we are going to do the vest plate carrier setup and some of the communication devices and basically everything that goes on to this thing. So let's get started, and I'll kind of walk you through what I'm starting with and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So the first thing is we have a flat pack, which is the backpack that goes on the back of the vest here. I'm just going to put this guy in here right here. This is that signal marker panel. And I'm just throwing this in here just to basically save it because he's not going to be carrying it. And it fills out the pack a little bit. And then I'm going to take some change and just throw a couple pieces of change in here. And that'll give it some weight. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this back up. And that's about good to go. And we are going to take this and we're going to zip it on the back. So you can see the zippers here, zipper here. So this is my first time doing this, so bear with me, but you should be able to just match up the zippers. You want to make sure that everything is together. Pushing that in. There we go. And you don't want to come all the way down because you'll pull that zipper right off. But just be mindful of that, okay? I'm going to do the other side as well. There we go. Now we should be locked on. Yep. Just like that, and all the way down. Okay. You can see back here, these are some extra pouches, and they could be used for some sort of smoke grenade or whatnot, but these are pouches. You can actually pull this padding out and throw some grenades in there if you wanted to. But just be aware that those are there, so you can use them. This doesn't come with extra stuff to put in here, so we're just going to leave them blank right now, and I'll add some stuff later. But I'm just pulling out the padding. Okay. That's the way the pack looks on the back. That looks really good. You see how the zippers are lined up. Again, don't pull this all the way down and pull it off, okay? Be mindful of that. So you can take stuff like this and you could put it in the backpack here. I'll just show you. Come up over that like that. So extra goodies you can put in there that you can buy separately. All right, let's keep moving. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy right here, and this is the communication slash screen device. If you know what that's called, leave that in the comments below. And it comes with this little guy, and a lot of people don't know what this is, and I'll show you in just a second. But these are going to go right here, and I'm just following the pictures that of the stock photos online. Now it does come with a little piece of Velcro, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right here, and I'll show you why in just a second. So just going to go right here where the square panel is. Okay. And there's a square cutout for that particular piece, and that's in the helmet accessory bag. But you can see when you put this on his chest, you got hook and loop on the back of this guy, and that's just going to go just like that. And the whole idea is, on this thing, when you put it on here, it's able to flip up, and then when he wants to look at it and call in coordinates or whatnot, you can just pop it down like that, and it doesn't leave his chest rig. So, just like that. So, this little guy comes with these, and essentially, when this is down, it's down, and this is going to look like that on the vest, okay? And then when this pops up, this right here is going to be how it's held up. So, quick release bungee, and then he can pop it down like that. So we'll show you when it gets on the vest. So this right here is all MOLLE, and you have in and out capability here to weave. And I'm going to put this guy on top. Don't lose the bungee, okay? But it's going to go like that, and you want the little teeth outside, okay? So it's going to hook on to that MOLLE and not be able to pull up, all right? So first thing I want to do is come in here, and I want to make sure that I have some room. And then we want to go like this. Pop that in, just like that. And you can see those little teeth right there pop out, and that holds it in place, okay? So now it wouldn't just fall out. If I went in and say grabbed it, it wouldn't pull out, okay? Then you have this stuff right here, and this is also MOLLE, and we want these guys to go in right here. Okay, so I'm just making room. I always want to do that beforehand. Then I'm going to come down, and again, teeth. You can see the teeth. They're facing out. And one at a time. Just going to pull that down like that. And I want to do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Help that through. And E&S made the MOLLE a little bit loose on the top, so this is actually easy to do, easier than most that come with this. So now that's sitting where it needs to sit, and then I'm going to take this little guy, and I'm just going to wrap this back around this thing. Basically, nothing exciting, just hooking the bungee back on. And then what we're able to do is pull it like that, and now it's held in place. You can see how it doesn't pop down, it doesn't come off. All right, moving right along. Now, on the pictures, you can see this right here is your front, obviously. This is your back. On the pictures, you can see the radio pouches on the side, okay? And they're gonna look like that. And that's so he can basically utilize the radio and communications devices on the outside of the plate carrier, all right? So we're actually going to MOLLE them into here. Just make sure that I'm doing this right. And this comes together. We're gonna do, I'm just following the guide on the pictures. I'm gonna do this first. And the idea is to put them, when you put the vest together, you're gonna see that these come up like that. And you want the radios to be about right there, okay? So we are going to like that. So we're going to want to molly that there, and then that one right there, like that. So what I'm going to do is do a quick test fit, just to make sure that I'm going to put it in the right spot, because I don't want to redo it. All right. So you can see it has an inner cummerbund belt. This is a padded belt. When you lay the figure down, you see you're going to buckle this first. Come down, and this is just for a test fit, but I want to see where I'm going to be sticking these guys. So looks like I want to use one out. Okay. See right there, that's what we want. And so there's two of these guys, right? So we're going to go this is why you want a set of sharp tweezers. Sharper. Okay, and that's kind of what we're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and take this padding out, and that gives me more room to play. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back through here. And then I'm going to do one more set. So always do the inside first. Like that. And I'm just pushing this molly webbing up, and then we're going to come back through one more time. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I have room to do one more, so I'm going to do this last one right here, and this will make sure that it doesn't pop out. There we go. It's important you buy some good tweezers. Spend the money on them, because you're going to use them every time. These are super cheap, and you can see they just bend, so literally they won't grab anything. I just use this to punch a hole if I need to. But these right here don't bend. They don't go anywhere. So spend money on a good set of tweezers. Bye. buy some dental tweezers. I've had these for 20 years that I've been doing this. There we go. Through the last bit. Now we're just going to come right back through the last on the pouch. All right, so that's your pouch. That's the MOLLE right there. You can see it's safe and secure. Not going to go anywhere. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, over yonder. And good news, this pouch right here is actually not MOLLE. This is looks like it's just belt loop. And looks like a little bit of the stitching got stuck together. That's what I want right there. Okay. And that's going to be super easy because all it's going to do is slide on. So even better on this side. So I'm going to pull the padding out. And then we're just going to bend that like that. We're going to do this two-handed, as if there's any other way to do it. Basically, I'm keeping the Velcro or the scratchy side inside, so I can just pull it right through and it won't catch.
That's so smart.
It is smart, because it tends to fray stuff. There we go. Bam, just like that. All right, so we're almost done here. We have one more, say, magazine pouch, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put that yet. I'll probably put it go either or. So I can't really tell in the pictures where they put it, so I'm actually going to put it, he's going to hold his grenade launcher on his left side, so that'll probably catch quite a bit. So just checking out the stock photos. Okay, so I think I'm going to put it over here on the back, close to the back. I'm going to go back here. There we go. And again, you can put these anywhere you want to. So I probably would have put this flat pack on last, next time starting this out. Just so it gave me more room to work, but we got it, so.
If you did that though, you would have a harder time zipping it maybe.
No, it'd be,
think so?
be easier, yeah.
Okay.
You can see how little room I have back here.
Yeah.
And the good news is you don't have to use everything they give you. This is just me. It's going to be a little bit tight. Lost my hole. It's like watching paint dry. Just trying to get the end there so I can pull it through. Alright, I'll tighten that up. Okay. And then I'm going to do one more. Okay. Got both those down. Now. Okay, there we go. Pouches are in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use these brown mags. I'm going to kind of follow the stock photos. Let's put these aside. Now I'm going to do a couple things. First thing I want to do, because he has this pistol right here, is I want to insert this MOLLE plate, okay? And I want that to be loose enough that I can get this stuff in here. But we can kind of see where it's going to go right there. So you can see it has little teeth, And these right here are what is going to catch on the MOLLE, the webbing. So that'll catch so it won't come out. I want to make sure that I do it in the right spot. So I'm pretty sure we want to line this up and go into this top tier right here. You want to make sure that you don't put it up at the very top, because this is where your magazines go. So these guys right here will insert, and then you want to be able to have room, so you have magazine room in here, you can see. So we want to make sure that we hit this. So 1, 2, 3 up is where you want to go. Now let's see if we can line this up. Okay, so we're going to go dead center. So 1 over, that's where I'm going to start. And these are kind of a pain in the butt. Normally for me, what I do is I'll actually take my X-Acto knife and I'll cut off the first set of teeth. Just for shits and giggles though, we're going to try to do this as it comes. If I have a hard time with it, then I'm just going to cut them off like I normally do. But you want to line these up so they all go in together. And it may not fit quite right, so okay. We're going to go to the very end on this side, because when the pistol's in, you're going to have all that weight coming out here. So we're not going dead center, we're going to go to the very side here, and then 1 in on this side. This is tight workspace. These are never very easy and simple, but this is just like the real deal. So, all right, so I have one side in, push down here. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and leave those on hook for right now. But there you go. Now you can't get it off. You can see on the back of the holster we have little tiny nubs. They can insert into these little holes, and you can do it whichever direction you want to. Typically you do it with a little bit of an angle like that. We'll do that last. So next thing I'm going to do is just throw these magazines in, and you want the mag pulls on top, and this is so you can pull it out easier. Okay. I start on this side, and I have little bungee straps here that sit on top of each magazine. And I'll show you what they look like in just a second. We're just going to make some room. So this is hook and loop back here, so if you have it, if it's sticking, you want to make sure that you just release that Velcro. That magazine should drop right in there, like that. The object is to get all 3 in here, so What I'm going to do is push these over as far as they can go. See if I can get that in there. There we go. So the object now is to get them all lined up. And you may need to do a little bit of stretching, but they should all fit in there side by side. There we go. And come down like that. So that holds them tight to the chest. So they don't fall out. Okay. There we go. And we'll clean that up when we're getting ready for the final. But you can kind of see that's the main part right there. It's looking good. So again, we'll dress these up for final fitment, but I'm just going to move them to the side right now. Okay. So now we have basically a hard plate, and we can push this on. You want to be careful of these nubs. If they do break, don't worry. You can use a tiny bit of glue, which is this stuff, which is amazing, or you can use a glue dot to help you out. But what I'm going to do, so I'm going to use a glue dot real quick. And I'm just going to tack it right here in the center. And that should help me just stick it down. And lining up the holes. I think that's where I want it, right there. That's about where I want it. Okay. So now I'm going to take a couple of steel magazines, rounds down, and I'm going to put this is just extra ammo. This could be used for anything, water bottle or whatnot. Just gonna throw these in here. Just like that. And you can put this on or off. You can leave it on or off. This is just a pull tab. I'll leave that off for now. And then we're going to do the radios. So the big one here, so go that black pouch. Bungee's just going to come over. Down like that. We're going to take this guy, go over here. You can see you do have a space right here. And so you want that pouch to slide through that space. Be careful you don't break this off. Just need to get that started. There we go. All the way down. Take the Velcro, come over the top. That looks like. There we go. Okay. Whew. All right. Almost done. So this is also a quick release vest. So essentially you would hit that buckle on your shoulder and then it just drops the plate carrier. Let's just do a quick fit. See how we're doing. And we'll tuck all these wires here at the end, but that's looking pretty good. Almost as good as the pictures. So, to see the full build, make sure that you check out our Patreon channel. If you like this video and you want to see more of these, please make sure that you check out our Rumble channel and our YouTube channel and all of our social media platforms to see more exclusive build content like this guy.